Let's get it, baby. All right, man, what's happening? Y'all know what it is? It's your boy again. Fresh off work. Doing my usual thing. In the kitchen, as usual. And today, we are doing oxtails. Today we're doing oxtails. Oxtails. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen with oxtails. That's what we're doing today. About to crank that pressure cooker up. The oxtail. So, a lot of people don't really know how to make oxtails. And the sad part about it is, when you go to places and you go to restaurants and stuff, and the oxtails be all tough and they be looking all crazy. How you got tough oxtail? Oxtails ain't supposed to be tough. So what I'm gonna do today, really quick, this is gonna be a 2-part video. I don't know how to edit yet, so for my YouTube, I'm finna make this thing a two-part video. Not finna keep y'all on here for an hour and 45 minutes while my oxtails cook. All right, so this is what we're doing today. I'm gonna show y'all how I do my oxtails, because everybody love my oxtails. Anytime I cook them for the family, they be the first to go. They murder the oxtails. I don't even know how long they even stay up here, but they be the first to go. So today I am making oxtails with some jasmine rice, and I got me a little cabbage. A nice little cabbage. And while I was at the store getting my cabbage, I stumbled across my favorite. And they had the big boys too. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all see these guys. I need to take them out the plastic anyway. And they had these big guys. Them big boy asparagus there. They had them big boys, man. I love it when I find them big boy asparagus, man. These be the best. I'm gonna hook these up with some crab cakes and probably some, I don't know, but some crab cakes definitely. Probably some crab cakes topped off with shrimp. Boy, listen here. All right, y'all. Let's get to it, man. Oxtails. I don't use salt when I cook. So the finishing touches on the oxtails when I make them, like they say, pour your own sorrows when you're drinking. Pour your own salt on your food when you eat my oxtails. That's the only thing they're gonna be missing is salt. Salt is the key to bring them back to life. So, I think that's all I need. Get my garlic. Got my garlic. All right. So here we go. Oxtail. So start off with your oxtails, of course. I'm finna take and bust them out the pack, clean them. I got my onions and my bell peppers already cut up. I got my seasonings already ready. I got my pressure cooker on deck. As you can see, this baby get good use around here. Good old pressure cooker. Don't talk about this. This is the little one. See, that's the little one. That way you know I'm just cooking for me. You see what I'm saying? When you see this one right here come out, I'm just cooking for me. when I'm finna cook for the family, hold on, open up. Then I pull the big gun out. You feel me? But we ain't cooking for that many people, so we're gonna leave the big gun in there. Alright, so I'm gonna go and get these cut out and washed really quick. I'm going to get my cabbage ready, all in the same breath. The cabbage can cook while the oxtails cook. And like I said, this is gonna be a two-part video, because I am going to learn how to edit so I can merge the videos, stop making these videos so long, so I can cut them and clip them. This is all going on my YouTube page, From the Bricks to the Burbs. You see it, check me out, like, share, comment, subscribe. It ain't gonna hurt y'all. Y'all be on there looking at everything else, videos and shit. You might as well go on there and look at mine. Alright, so From the Bricks to the Burbs, we out. Alright, so let me just set me up somewhere in here. Alright, I'm gonna bust these guys right on open and get them ready. It's a little late, so, but it is what it is. Today ended up being a late day. Tomorrow gonna be a very, very, very short day. So, just gotta check it how it goes. Oh shit. Here's a nice little size oxtail. I prefer to get the family pack. But as I be going up to Wally World, this is what they be having. So this, whenever I want oxtails, I just pick these up from here. Yeah, so just putting a quick rinse on them, get all the blood off of them and everything. That's it. Move it so y'all can see me a little better. Can y'all check me out from right there? Hey, y'all see what I got going on. Alright, there we go. Got some big ones in there too. I prefer the medium size. I don't like the real big ones. But that's good. Alright. Bring what's the name over here. I don't have my steak and chop seasoning. So, I had forgot my Worcestershire sauce, so had to go get some Worcestershire sauce. You can cook it without it. I prefer it. I don't make mine Jamaican style. I make mine American style. So, of course, I make mine with gravy and everything. What was that? What's up, Stacey? How you doing? All right, so basically, I'm gonna stick these some decent sized oxtails, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the biggest one, but they are pretty nice size. I try to situate the bigger ones on bottom and then put the other ones on top. You say you saving this, huh? Yeah, it's all good. Help yourself. Go on my YouTube. Shit, it's on my YouTube. From the bricks to the birds. You can check it out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It'll be right there waiting on you. All right, so once you get them in here, get them situated or whatnot, I like to just go ahead and season everything. You don't really have to no particular way. It's really up to you. I use pepper. I'm gonna run through what I use. When I do my oxtails, I use black pepper. Just enough seasoning salt. Season all. Garlic powder. Onion powder. And minced garlic. About two teaspoons of minced garlic. Worcestershire. All right, come on. Come on, what kind of wine you bringing? I drink Riesling. You can, you can be kind of heavy with the Worcestershire sauce. Then you come back, and that's when I go ahead and add my onions. One yellow onion. Then I come back and I add my bell peppers. All right, so that's everything. This is what we got. So this is what we got. Got your garlic, got your onion, your bell peppers, you got your seasoned oil with no salt. Then I use seasoned salt, I use garlic powder, I use onion powder, and I use black pepper. Now, to give it a little kick, what's happening? What up, dog? I ain't seen you in a minute. Now, to give it a little kick, you can take a little, you can either add some pepper to it, or I use, you can also use a little cayenne pepper, as you can see. So I just put a little bit of cayenne pepper in there. Not that much, just enough, just to spice it up. Because once it's finished cooking, now you just add your water. That's how to add it already hot. So once it's finished cooking, you're gonna use this water out of here to make your gravy. So I make my brown gravy with the juice left over from once it's cooked. Go ahead and fill it up with water as well. There's usually a line in here that tells you where to stop. You see that line right there? Hold on, let me see. Straighten it up. Y'all see that line right here? Fill it up to the line. Don't go over, but fill it up to the line. All right. As long as all your meat is covered, make sure all your meat is below that line. Everything is nice and submerged. Everything is below the line. You see all my seasonings, everything floating around in there. There's the line back here, right there below this screw. The line is right there. And you set this bad boy on the stove. Once again, I prefer make sure your jiggler is working. I prefer to cook mine for an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 45 minutes after your steam starts coming. All right? So what it is, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for the pressure to build up in your cooker. Then you start getting the steam and everything coming out your jiggler. Once that comes on, an hour and 45 minutes, take it off the stove. All right? Once you take it off the stove, where is my other pan? Once you take it off the stove, you swap your pans, put your juice in here, mix up your gravy, transfer your oxtails in here, let them simmer down in the gravy for a little while. You're not really cooking it, you actually, letting the gravy and everything cook into, let it simmer down into the gravy. And for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, you're ready to eat. Process, like I said, 2 hours and 10 minutes on the process of the time it's probably gonna take to do this whole thing. And that's with the pressure cooker. Versus doing a slow cooker, like a lot of people do. They don't come out as tender as they do in a pressure cooker. Trust me, I got a slow cooker. I cook my slow cooker all the time. I wouldn't dare put oxtails in my slow cooker because they don't come out as tender in 2 hours as they do. You have to cook all day for the slow cooker. You can come home at any time of the day and put your oxtails in this pressure cooker. You can put your oxtails in here. You know, for a lot of y'all that eat goat, if you eat goat takes a while. You have to let it cook down to get tender. The longer you let the goat cook, the more tender it is. I got goat in the freezer right now. Put your goat in the pressure cooker. Or, goat does good in the crock pot. Goat does good. All right, so that's the first part of this. That is the first part of the video. Like I said, I'm going to do it in 2 parts. Right now, I'm going to get this cabbage ready. Right now, I'm going to get this cabbage ready. Don't let him boil up. As y'all know, the jasmine rice don't take but about 7 minutes to do. Nice little cabbage. Clean them up, of course. Take all your exterior leaves off, all your dirty leaves. Clean them up real good. Just give them a nice good rinse. Make sure you got all the dirt off of it. Cut your butt off of it. And your cabbage. Bring your cabbage over. Cut him up real quick. I like to separate mine because I'm going to season it. I know, with the cabbage, you put it in here, it'll cook just like it is. I prefer to separate mine. Some people do, some people don't. kind of wanted to, I'm hoping by the time I finish doing this cabbage that the jiggler on the, that the steam will start building up in the pressure cooker so y'all can at least know, see what I'm saying. A lot of people don't have a pressure cooker, and honestly, they sell electric ones. I'm not really familiar with electric pressure cookers, you know what I'm saying? They all cook differently. So I just prefer the old-fashioned, put them on the stove. Now once I get this in here, once I get the cabbage in here, get it good and separated like I like it, then I rinse it off again and season it and put it on here to boil. You let it cook down 45 minutes to an hour. It's a preference thing. Some people like the cabbage real soft. Just depends on you. All right, so we got the cabbage all broken up. What up, though? What's going on? So we broken up. There's your cabbage. We good to go. Just give it a little rinse. So as you see, I rinsed it off before, and I rinse it off after I break it up. You say you want to play, huh? Yeah, you know it's gonna take a minute for them to get done, so it's already kind of late. But like I said, I got a very short day tomorrow, so I got a little time to be up. I'll be all right. Find me a top. Let me see something. I'm gonna use this top since it's right here and available. Pour that water out. Put some new water in. While you're putting your new water in, add you some garlic. One teaspoon of garlic should do. Season all, no salt. Miss Dash. And black pepper. Real simple. If you want to add a little zest to it, like I preferably do, add a little zest to it. Then you add you a little zesty Italian salad dressing to it. One thing about adding the salad dressing to it with the oil, makes it cook a little better, to me personally. And you get that little zing instead of just being like, oh, it's cabbage, you know. Oh, it's the cabbage. Yeah, no. I want like, damn, what you put in this cabbage? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a completely different effect versus, oh, he got cabbage. No, we my style cabbage. A little zesty Italian, Miss Dash seasoning with no salt, garlic, and black pepper. We're gonna let this boil down, medium heat. Pressure cooker is on high, medium heat. Right now, pressure cooker been going from what, maybe 5 minutes or so? In about another 5 minutes, the pressure cooker should have enough pressure built up in it to start jiggling, and then I'll set my timer for 1 hour and 45 minutes. All right? If you didn't put enough water in your pressure cooker, your food will burn. So put enough water in your pressure cooker, not over the line. Don't pack your food in over the line. If you put too much food in there over the line, it's gonna mess up. It ain't gonna cook, it's gonna burn, because you ain't got enough water to go with enough food. All right? So don't put too much food in there, packing the meat over the line, and then by the time you put the water in there, you're not putting enough water in there for the meat. But from there, it's really kind of easy. So y'all stay tuned. Part 2 will be coming. Shit, it'll be 10 o'clock. Part 2 will be here in 10 o'clock. Stay tuned. From the bricks to the burbs. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know I got a whole basement to do in the next couple months. Y'all know I'm finna go ape shit in the basement with my design and decor and all that stuff. So y'all stay tuned, man. But for now, we got them oxtails on the stove with the cabbage and the rice. You know the rice don't take long, so yeah. No, the rice don't take long. We out here. Y'all stay tuned. Part 2.